Hi, this is Adam from the Pivot team, and I'm very excited to tell you about ways that we've refined how we're displaying PSAT results. I'll begin by hovering over the data warehouse and selecting View by Test. Next, I'll select PSAT, the current school year or the most recent school year, and finally Search. Now you'll notice the total score column does not have a green or red color. The reason for that is the College Board doesn't provide an overall cut score for college and career readiness on the total score, but they do provide that for the evidence-based reading and writing score and the math score. So as a result, if the student has not met the threshold for college and career readiness, the cell is red, and if they have, the cell is green. Now you'll notice as I hover over these cells, you'll see a percentile rank in the top left corner. In this case, for example, the total score of 1110 is equal to the 81st percentile. This score of 470 is equal to the 52nd percentile. And just as a reminder, you can sort all of these columns low to high or high to low simply by clicking the column header. You'll notice there are a few more scores here. So reading score, writing and language score, math test score, analysis in science, and analysis in history social studies. And again, if you hover over these cells, you can see the corresponding percentile rank. But let's dig even deeper. Let's look at the subscore results and a brand new feature, the ability to predict AP potential. So I'm going to select all of these students and go to View Longitudinal Data. I'm looking at the results for 20 students. Next, I'll click PSAT again. And I can see some summary information of how they did as a cohort. Then you'll begin to see some counts for how many students have demonstrated potential for various AP courses. The NY stands for not yet demonstrating, P stands for potential, and S stands for some potential. So what we would want to see, of course, to enroll a student in a course is at least some potential, if not potential, indicated. And these metrics are provided directly from or by the College Board. These are not measures that Pivot has created. This is coming straight from the source. So let's scroll down and look at an individual student report. We'll look at Sylvia McCoy here. And first of all, I can see how she did on the evidence-based reading and writing overall score. I can see her scores on words and context, command of evidence, and so on. I can also see how she did on the math subscores, Heart of Algebra, Passport to Advanced Math, and Problem Solving and Data Analysis. But what I think is really fascinating and particularly helpful for a school counselor is I can look at almost every AP course, from art history all the way down to computer science, and I can see whether Sylvia has demonstrated some potential for the course, not yet demonstrated potential for the course, or in the case of AP Psychology, has demonstrated potential. So in this case, I might look at Sylvia's results and say to myself as her counselor, I should encourage her, strongly encourage her to take AP English Language and Psychology, and maybe have conversations with her about some of these courses that are more of this yellowish color. Gauge her interest and willingness to take that on in her course load. So again, we hope that this will be really, really valuable, particularly to counselors and of course the students who can also see their results when they log into the data warehouse.